Okay, I've decided I'm going to do a little bit of decorating with you guys. So I was thinking, I just wanted to have a look at a few things that I might like to slip in the cover, if you know what I mean, like under there. So they can't be too big. I was thinking, or a tag, or maybe one of these by Nostalgia Graphic Land. I'm just going to cut a few out to see what I like. See, something tucked in like that would be pretty. Maybe with like Merry Christmas on it, something like that. Or I thought even one of these pretty tags, just a simple tag would be nice in there. But I need to back them. I haven't backed them yet. Listen, well, let's just do a bit of that for a second, and then we can decide. It's very nice. Okay, so let's just move this aside. It's still drying. I'm just going to glue some of these down now. I'd better close my glue, otherwise it'll clog up. And you don't want to go over the top decorating it. Just maybe a few things. What time are you going, Steffi?
Parto alle 11:40.
Oh, okay. I'm videoing. Did you realize that? Oh, you goose. Oh, that's nice. Glue that one down too. Okay, let's just glue a few down. Oh, what am I getting that glue for? Okay, just going to trim those. I may not trim right close to the edge because I do normally like to do that after I've stitched them. But I don't think I'll stitch them on this, during this video, because you've already had stitching. Oh, here I go. I'm trimming them right near the edge. I told a lie. I've got that one. So when you're doing this sort of thing, like backing some already made tags, it's a good idea, I didn't think about it, is before you even cut them out, just cover the whole back with a sheet of coffee dyed paper or straw paper or whatever you want to use, or old book page, and then cut them out. So then you don't have to do any of this trimming like what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of all of this. Put my garbage basket here in the hope that I don't throw so much on the floor. Okay, so for example, I was just thinking something tucked in there and tied. But I think I want something more with, like, I like the Santa, and put like some lace on there, but I don't have my hole punch. Oh, can you see other hole punch? Where is it? This little one. So that's a bit big, but it doesn't matter. we'll just do it. There we go. I'm actually going to put a piece of lace through there, so it's pretty good to have it big. Now I'm thinking, not that lace. I think I've got it in my, oh here we go, this sort of lace. This sort of pretty lace would be lovely in there. So just cut a length of that, and I just slip it through, and then when I go and stitch it, I just hold it up like that, and I'll stitch across there, and then it's attached. So yeah, I think I like that there, and I might cut those at an angle. Okay, so that'll be that. Just put a pin in there. Will the pin stay so it doesn't come out? Okay, so that's going to go there. And as I mentioned, don't need to do too much decorating. I can't help myself, I have to trim it. Okay, so those have to be stitched. They will go in there somewhere. That's going to go in the cover. And then as you open it, you can do things in it, like, I don't know, like you could collage this page. This is probably a more fragile page. It's an old book page, so you might not want to put a pocket, but you might like to collage it so someone can write. You might like to put Santa there. Collage it and put Santa there or something. I'll put Santa here. Maybe I'll put Santa there. Might put a pocket on that one. Talk about jumping all over the place. Let's see what I've got here to create a pocket. No, don't think I like any of it. Oh, that's pretty. That goes. Or what about something like that, just as a tuck? A tuck, and then you could have something there. Or, these are just ideas, you could have a bit of ruffle. A bit of ruffle would be nice. I could probably even stitch that, but I don't dare right now, just because it's wet. So a bit of ruffle could go there. Ooh, or otherwise one of these could be nice. Not that one, this one, this colour's better. On the ivory, the cream paper. Something like that, or actually even on the inside. So I'm just like playing around with ideas here. So that could be nice. I think I might glue that there. I'm going to trim this piece off at the top. And I might just glue it down the one side. And I'm going to use my PVA glue, my Vinaville, because I want it to be firmly stuck. I want to be sure. And I normally, just a second, if I glue, I normally clip it just to make sure. See how it's curling up there? Just to make sure it sticks down. Just clip it in a few spots. And I mean, if you're really organised, you could decide what you want to put where before you even construct it and sew it all in. Like that, you would be able to probably fold the pages back and sew that in, although I'm not going to mess around with it. I haven't decided here. Like I have these pages that I had actually pulled out of a journal because I had too many pages in it, so I could do some collaging. Let's see. Put that there. Don't really like the colour of that with this. bit more on the white side. Let's see what else I've got. Oh, I like the stars. So you could glue that in there. So you could do one of those collage pages if you wanted, so they had, like, whoever you gave this to would have a writing spot. So just like you would in a normal journal, really. I know you can't see me gluing here. It's not riveting video time watching the gluing. It's a bit like watching inking. Inking, oh, I have to fast forward the inking. Not if it's like, you know, a little bit of inking, but if there's a lot of inking going on, I have to fast forward that. Okay, so that's that. And then I wouldn't mind a bit of ruffle there. Oh yes, isn't that nice? You see, it's very handy having these ruffles ready. And I'm actually just going to do the glue. Just make sure, oh, I think I'll put it on here. Okay, so that's that, and then put that on there. You've got an instant page, you see. Look at that. Oh, what fun this is. And just a second, I had my little Merry Christmas. Do I want to put that there? I don't know. And I need to do something over here, I feel. Because this page is the first page. It's got this attached. So maybe, yes, it's a good idea to collage on here as well, because it'll strengthen it. What have I got here? These lovely postcards. This colour, from one of my prints. I quite like that. I think I'm going to glue that there, and then I might glue it with my, just because it's my cover, I don't want anything popping off. It's my external page. So I'm just going to put my white glue on it. And I don't want it too thick because the paper's thin. And this is on cardstock, so it'll make it stronger, the page. Right. It's perfect size, I think. Don't want any white peeking out. I just have to trim that off. Okay, I'm just going to lift my book, and you know, things are still in the phase of drying here, and I'm going to have to trim off the bit of white that I can see there over here. Look, just a tiny bit, but that is instantly stronger, that front page now. Okay, and then I need to decorate this. What fun! Okay, don't have too much with me. I put away all my Christmas stuff because I need to get my other journals done, but I did need to get this Christmas thing done as well, so I pulled it back out. Like, I just pulled out my tray, but I don't have too much in it. Although I could get out my Christmas stuff, couldn't I? So cute. I think I will. I think I'll pull out just a sec. Not going. Well, I could use, these are the yummy pages that I had recently done the pack with. There's some others, and this is the good thing, having all your bits and pieces. Got some stuff in here I could use that I forget about. Heaps of stuff. Should be lovely on there, but I want to keep that for writing. Some mitts. Oh, I like the mitts. Maybe will I put them side? I think I'll keep it going that way, even though the page is going the other way. Yes, I think I'm going to. Great. I'm having just too much fun. I love this. At first, you know, when I think, oh, I've got to do my idea for the Christmas gift ideas, and then I sort of think, oh, what am I going to do? I get into a panic, and then when I do it, I love it. When I get my idea going, put that there. You can see how quickly I get into a mess. You just need so much stuff pulled out. Otherwise, how do you know? What can you choose from? You need stuff to choose from to create your best page that you can for at that moment. And often, obviously, pages could be better than what ends up happening. But, you know, we do what we can. Do we want any lace anywhere? I highly recommend this little project. It's fabulous. I'm going to put this there, but I'm going to trim it down a little bit. Yeah, just to add a little bit of texture. And I think I'll put my glue on here and smoosh it about. And one of the reasons I'm using the white glue at the moment is also because this page is not going to lie flat down there because of the height of the spine that I've created. And so, you know, if I were to push down on that, it's quite hard, especially as it's not 100% dry. I don't want to compromise it. Okay, so then I just can, now I can use my glue because I can glue over here on my glue book. Just make sure I put heaps on. I'm going to need to get a bit more glue under over there, just a sec. Trying to glue with the lid on. Clever. Okay, and I like that. And I'm just wondering, do I want to put... I think I like the Merry Christmas there, or do I like it without? With or without? I don't know. Where's my other... You won't believe it. I've got another bag. I've got so many bags of Christmas here. I do have a lot of... Oh, let's put this. I think I like this there. This is from Dreams, etc. Yep, I think I'll put that one there. Let me just see if there's another one. Otherwise I got these, but they're too big. They're from Dreams, etc. So many nice things to play with. Oh, that's a cute little house. We'll put that somewhere. And that's a lovely stamperia. That can go somewhere. Well, I can't find any labels at the moment. They're in here somewhere. It's all kinds of stuff. That might be good. It's kind of in theme with what we're doing. Okay, so yeah, I like that. That's going to go there. Okay, and then I need to do something here, or will I just leave that? Put Merry Christmas there. Don't know. So this page is already very decorated, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe just a ruffle down the edge would be nice. Did I look at the ruffle there before? Don't know that I don't want the blue though. Just a second. What have I got going on here? I could. Oh, why don't I just put that one? I'll trim that off. And I think I'll glue that down the edge there. And I think I need this glue. then of course there can be you know, paper glued there or something for, you know, for writing on, is what I want trying to say, because all of these pages are decorated. I didn't put any, I think I put any plain pages in. Isn't that pretty? That's just with the, that was that sort of natural coloured tissue paper that I have. Okay. Okay, and I'm wondering whether, I think I might put something there just for writing. So I'm just trying to see what, I mean, that would be nice there. Oh, it's the right height too, pretty much. I think I'll tear that. And that's a Christmas stencil that I have. It's a Stamperia stencil, if I can remember correctly. And I'm just looking for my, I'll use my tear ruler, I can see that. Because you won't believe it, I did tidy up yesterday. So that's why I'm back in my sewing room. And I'm just going to tear a tiny bit off the bottom there. Am I on it? Yes. Okay, let's see if it fits on there. So in the end I have covered up most of that page. But I do like that with this page over here. And I'm going to use this glue. So if you decide to decorate it, it becomes a longer project. But you could decide to not decorate, but put all, like make a gift bag and put all of these bits and pieces in there, so the person could decorate it if they're a crafty person. Then there'll be those people who wouldn't know what to do with it, so you'd have to decorate it for them. But isn't that nice? Look. Leave that. Might leave this. We don't want to decorate everything. Just got to get that bit off. There we go. That should be stuck by now. So then in there you just slip in a tag or something, bits and pieces. Then over here we don't need to do anything, I don't think. And then here you could write on there. See, I don't really want to cover that up. Use that paper. Let's see what other papers I've got. That paper's lovely. And I've got lots of this paper. So you could just decide to put a little bit of that there. I don't think I want to put anything on there really. Maybe just something small. Tear the little birdies and have them. Let's just tear those. Just have the little birds there. Oh, I like them up there. I think I'm going to glue them up there. And I might, this is a bit too grungy for my liking, but I like that side, but that side's too grungy, so I might put something there. I think I'm going to put those there. So those of you who bought the paper packs will have a piece of this paper in there. Okay, let me just get it right. Okay, fantastic. Like that. And I'm going to leave that so whoever could decide to do writing there, whomever. And then over here, this is too much for me, so I'm going to cover most of that. But this side I'm going to leave. And then I've left the sticky there too. Probably could take that off, but I'll leave it. I'll just leave it. so decisions can be made. I'm sticking to everything, getting into a mess. Okay, so I do like this. I think I might put that there. So what I'm going to do is just going to rest my tear ruler on here and eyeball it. It's a bit risky because I'm not on a flat surface and I kind of know how much I need to take off the bottom, kind of. I keep that. That's a good bit for when you're collaging if you just need to put a little touch somewhere. And I just need to get a little bit off there. Okay. And that's going to be glued onto there, and I like that. Oh, I'm having too much fun, guys. I hope you'd make one and have too much fun as well, because it's really fun. Okay. I've lost my piece of paper. Oh, there it is. And you could decide to close that and trim it up there, although I've snipped it there, so because I hadn't, as I said, I prepared it for a different purpose. I like that that's slightly smaller, so you can see the coffee dyeing. And I'm going to put something there. That's overkill. We're full of ruffles. Don't want a ruffle, but I might like something that's just very, although then it would be the same as that, so no, I can't have that. So what will I put there? What will I put there? Didn't like that. No, nothing in there. Music paper. Got to find a piece of music paper. That's sideways though. I would like the music paper, but I've got to find a piece that I can put the right way round. Or, I mean, I've got, this is from my Christmas kit last year. I could put, oh, I quite like that, but I'll do the lighter colour. So what I need to do is, I'm just going to cut a piece. And then I'll work it out somehow. Okay, so what I can do is, if I put it there, this is my bodgy way of measuring. I'm going to just put it slightly up from the crease there, and I knew I had pencils somewhere. I'm going to draw around it. This is how I measure. Draw around it, and then I'm going to cut just inside my drawn line. It's very faint. Got my piece. Now, does that look funny, I ask myself, compared to that? Here I go. You can see I'm in the process of changing my mind. I like it more torn. Yes, I think I'll do that. So that distinguishes this page from that page. Put lots of glue because this was printed on ivory cardstock, which is a good thing because it keeps it in the tonality of the colours, I think. Good, yes, I like it more that I got the rough edge there and I can see my airmail. Right. So that's done. I'm going to leave that, unless I decided to put something like, oh, I could put something like that there. Yes, I think I will. Just so they kind of belong together, if you know what I mean. Okay, all right, that's done. Flip it over. I'm going to leave that because that's got pretty design on it. I'm going to leave this, so you don't have to cover everything. I could put a tuck here. I could put a tuck. Could have a reindeer tuck. Nope. I could trim that off and have kind of like those colours there. I could cover that up. No, I think I like it shorter. I think I'll put that as a tuck. Although I've got to cover that. A bit of music paper. Yep. Put that on there, and then I might trim that off, and I might just trim this corner off at an angle like that. Don't ask me why, I just felt like it. I'm going to glue down two sides. You've got to be careful which sides, because sometimes you can glue down the wrong side and then you have to stick it on the opposite page. And I'm going to get my clips. As I said, I always clip it because you just want to make sure it sticks down while the glue's wet. Okay. Right. And I just need to find, where did I put, there's my Christmas basket over there. Just a minute, I'm going to go and get it. Now I'm on screen. Of a few things that I still had left over from my other projects. I wanted to see if I had any, and I know I do, Christmas clusters. I'd like to put a couple of those in somewhere. I don't have too many left. It's them. Okay. I'm thinking here, although I'm going to cover up the turkey, aren't I? I would have really liked to have seen, is that one or two? One. That there. But I'm covering up the turkey. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Or the bell. No, that's sort of, because the longer parts on that side, I would tend to put that one more on that side. And that one has to go that way. I've got that big one there. No, I did like the doggy. I like the doggy there. Oh well, I think I'll leave it because I don't want to cover up the turkey. I'll have to leave that one, I think. Okay, so let's keep on keeping on. I could put, no, this is only a little page. I think I'll leave that. Just let me see, what papers do I have? I pulled out that paper. Or this paper, and where are all of my, there. Now I think I've pulled something, oh, the little house. I'd love to put the little house somewhere. Let's just tear this. This is a craft paper with the green Christmas trees. I think I'm going to put that there. I'm constantly pulling things out and having to put them all away for the next thing I have to do. I'd kind of like to put that over there and have something else on there. Put that up there. I'll just glue my house there. You going? Have a nice time.
Thank you.
Hope you recognize somebody.
I hope so.
What, Steffi?
Spero di sì.
I really hope you recognize someone. Okay. And then this opens, and did I cut that one? No, I need to cut that one, but that could also open. It's all still a bit wet. Okay. So here, it's quite a nice writing spot. I just love this paper. I'm just going to put it everywhere. Put that there. And that's a writing spot. I'll leave that. Okay. And then, see, these are really good writing spots. Considering this booklet is quite decorated, I don't want to take away too much from the areas where you could write. Where's one of those other ones? I might prefer, yeah, I like that one with those colours. So I put that there, and then you can tuck something in there that's decorated and then just leave that, I think. Or put a teeny tiny bit, I'm thinking of music paper. So I'll make sure it sticks down fairly well. I'm just going to move it in a bit because I wanted to snip that one open, but I might snip it actually at the top. I'll snip it at the top. Actually no, because that's not stitched down there. I think I'll leave it closed, because otherwise the things will slip right through. Okay, so that's that, and I thought maybe a little piece of, that's upside down, just balancing out the page a little bit. A bit of music paper down there. Okay, I can take those off now. It should be pretty well stuck. Okay. Again, I want to leave that as a writing area. You could put a little cluster or something, or a pocket. Oh wait, should I clip that one? I didn't clip that one. Let's clip that one just to be sure. That's it, yeah. Just wanted to make sure I didn't glue it on the wrong side. And I've still got this green paper that I could put there. Yeah, I'm just going to tear it down a bit. I'm going to collage on that page. Just going to make that a bit more jaggedy. jaggedy raggedy. Whoops, tore. I'll have to glue that. Okay, that's there. Is that going to flip up? No, it's glued down. Okay, good. That's there, and I think I need something else. What about a bit of... Oh, I might tear that. Put that there or there. Oh, I like it there. Okay, and I'll leave that. That can be made up, you know, someone can make up their mind about that. And I just wanted to hop over here in this bag of goodies because this is where I have all of those wonderful things. Easy Cuts by Dreams, etc. There's all these cool things as well to use. This lovely Santa. And I've already printed them out twice because I love them so much. I've also got these are nice. Although I printed them on cream paper last year. So they... Oh, and there's that lovely Santa. He could be glued somewhere. That's from the Staffel paper. That, unfortunately, some of you have looked. You can't find it on... outside of Europe. It's an Italian paper. I like the bells. I haven't used the bells yet, have I? Just pulling out a few things. That's lovely. That's a Stamperia paper. Some writing. Don't know if that'll fit anywhere, but we'll see. Okay, let's see what happens. I do love these. Let me just check I'm still recording. Okay. I don't think that'll fit there, but it would fit there, you see. Now, do I want to put that there? I might. I think I will. I think I'll put that right there. So I need my PVA glue, not my PVA, my glue stick. Just make sure I put enough on. Don't know if you can hear the thumping upstairs. I told you the new people have moved in. They've got little kids. And it sounds like the floor's going to come in. It doesn't really bother me too much, though, I must say. I'm fairly tolerant about things like that. But it was quite loud just now, so I thought you probably could hear it. Now, I'm going to... One's going to flip out, and this one... Yes, this one is going to... I'm going to glue it. The two extremities there and there. Of course, I could have stitched them before I constructed my book if I wanted to, but I thought I'll just go with the theme, follow on with the theme of gluing. So that's going to be a pocket. Before I slip anything in there, I'll have to wait for that to dry. But what can we need to put something there. Probably a bit of ruffle would be nice. We haven't had any ruffle in there for a bit. Just got to find a piece that the colours are okay. I can have that. Oh, I like this one. This is good. I think I'll... See, I just cut it. I don't care. I just cut it in the middle. If I need the middle bit, I'll cut the middle bit. No problemo. Right. Glue. I need to glue it. So here you can see I'm using a mix of glues today because I feel like these ruffles need, you know, for them to stick properly, because there's little ridges where the folds are, where the pleats are. Probably do better with a wet glue. Oh, too long. Okay, I'm going to trim that bit off. Okay, I'll just clean my scissors. I did get a whole lot of glue on my scissors there. And I have some things like these. This is Stamperia. I think something like this would be nice on there. I think I'll just stick it on there. Just to decorate it a little bit, make it more Christmassy. And then here, I could have, I'm going to glue that down there, and that will flip out. And then whoever were to receive it could, you know, put some different papers there if they wanted to, for writing, or could decide to put a pocket there. Glue that down, and as I mentioned, you could flip it open and you could decide to put a little pocket there. That could also be nice, but you don't want it to become too busy, that's all. So let me just have a look. I don't think so. No. Okay, so that's just going to go in there, and that can flip out, and whoever can decide what to do there. Okay, let's see. No. Where's that? Sometimes I like to put these down as a tuck. That's quite narrow. What would you tuck in there? What would fit? Would a tag fit? A tag would fit. So it could be a tuck. Oh, I've got these Christmas papers too. Maybe a belly band would be better. Belly band with Santa stuck on it. What else did? Where's the? I had another thing. Here we go. Like the bear. Yes, why not? So I need to trim it off about here. I think I'll stick my bear on first. Sorry, I'm gluing off camera, I think. It's just easier. I'm running out of space with my mess. Put the bear. Oh look, he got book page on him. Doesn't matter. Okay, there's my bear. Get the book page off. And then I need this to glue my... Oh, that's crooked. We didn't have a belly band yet, did we? Okay. Right, so I'm going to put a couple of clips here just to make sure all is okay, all is well. Done. Here I'm not going to do anything. I love that. I don't know if you can see. Let me see what I've got. Something little I need. Something little. I had little Santa before. That one flips out. Maybe that. Yes, that's what I like. I don't mind covering up that, so that. I'll glue that down. And that's from one of the German magazines that I sold a while ago. So that goes like that. I just don't want to get any glue right on the very edge of it. This is quite fun. I think I'm going to leave that super old book page, and maybe I'll put something there. Maybe not. Or otherwise, I could get this Santa here. So I'm fussy tearing. Put Santa there. Oh, isn't that lovely? I'm going to put that there. Because it doesn't cover the whole thing up like that. Or not that glue, this glue. And I just put it over a bit because it's torn, the page, and I don't want to stick it down onto the other page. And right, I'm going to leave that. Now that's torn there, so I think I'll stick something down there. I think I'll go into my papers here and see what I've got. Ooh, that's nice. Right, that's quite a strong paper. I think I might glue it in this, although that's got the tear. Well, I'll fix the tear. How about that? Fix the tear, and then I can do my tuck. That's what I wanted to do. And that's plain inside, so you can write in there, you see. But let's fix the tear first. Okay, no tear anymore. Would I like to make this like a tuck, or would I like to just, maybe I'll just collage it. Put a little tear down there and stick it on. Like so, yep. Okay, that's just going to stay like that. Then this is the back, and the back doesn't have to have anything. Just wondering what a Santa, no. She doesn't fit. She would have been lovely, but she doesn't fit. Maybe I'll just leave the back. Probably leave the back, I think. Or, oh, I quite like that. I think I'm going to glue that in there. Okay. And then you just have to go and fill things. Ticket, you know, tags and things like that, and you're done. But you don't have to necessarily decorate them all. You just can slip them in and then leave it up to the other person. There we go. Done. Oh, I like that. So let's just double check what happened. So there, where's that gone? I have to stitch that. I'll just close my glue. I had a tag somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, here it is. That's going there. Okay, to start off with. Then you'll open it and you've got, oh, I love it. On screen. Yes. Like so. There's a tuck there. Got your envelopes. Tuck there. Pocket, tuck. Pocket there, flip out there, belly band, flip out, I left that because it's fragile but it's pretty, and then put Santa on there. This is very old as well, and here we just decorated, and then that's the back. So I'm very happy with this project, I must say. So I'm going to tidy up, I'm going to do my presentation video, and then we can get uploading. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back next week, later this week, hopefully with number 7. See you soon. Bye.